Deer hunting Bigfoot style. Speculations abound and stories are shared of Bigfoot hunting deer. They talk of the hows and the maybes of hunting those fleet creatures of the woods and fields. These two stories encompass their grocery or convenience store approach to their meal. Larry Martin and his friends learned of Bigfoot's fast food approach while hunting near Alpine, Oregon in 1961. It was evening and the men were returning to a location to pick up a deer that one of them had shot earlier. When they arrived at the spot, they could see that the carcass had been dragged from the spot. Hearing thrashing noises in the brush nearby, the men cautiously began to look about. They were hesitant in looking for the deer, having no idea what could be making all the noise. Suddenly, Martin's light hit on a tall, hair-covered Bigfoot standing only a few feet away. They knew they were not looking at a bear. The features were human-like, leaning towards ape or gorilla. And it was walking towards them. Martin, being 5 feet 10 inches, realized that he was shining his light up in order to illuminate the face of the creature. He quickly turned and ran for the car, the others right by his side. The men piled into the car, only to find it would not start. Martin could see the Bigfoot in the rearview mirror, standing close behind the car. Finally, the car started and the men peeled out of there. Some speculation was made on why the creature didn't attack them, especially when the car refused to start right away. Well, he had the deer. And if he wanted to frighten the men away from the deer, they were running. There was no point to anything more. In the fall of 1957, in Winoga Butte, near Bend, Oregon, there was another short dispute over a deer. Jim Newell and Gary Jonas were deer hunting when a deer entered the clearing they were in. It burst into the clearing without caution, concerned with something that seemed to be following it. Jonas took the opportunity and shot the deer. The two men then paused for a moment to make certain the deer was dead. They had just started to step towards it when out of the brush emerged a 9-foot-tall, human-like, hair-covered creature. Without pausing, it entered the clearing and scooped up the deer and turned to walk away. Jonas was astounded and could only yell that "SOB is stealing my deer." And he picked up his rifle and fired a shot at the departing back of the creature. The big guy never stopped but continued his long strides out of sight, making a strange whistling scream as he went. Whether a signal of some sort or a cry of pain, the men could only guess. After a moment, both men decided not to follow the creature. It is strange that Jonas considered the deer his when it obviously was being hunted by Mr. Bigfoot first. Despite being shot at, perhaps the whistling scream was his way of saying thanks for stopping my deer from running any further. So, next deer season, whether hunting from a blind or on the ground, be careful of which deer you shoot. It may not be yours to claim. For more interesting content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, be sure to visit our website at thecryptocrew.com.